The Lord our God desires to bless us greatly. In fact, He has prepared His blessing for every area of our lives. In today's devotional, we meditate on the key to living in the blessings of God, obedience to His word. In Deuteronomy 28, God outlines the blessings that will come upon those who diligently obey and follow His commandments. These blessings encompass all the various aspects of life, including personal well-being, prosperity, protection, and even victory over enemies. As the Hebrews prepared to enter the Promised Land, God also promised to elevate His obedient followers above all nations and shower them with blessings in their cities and countryside. Their families, livestock, and harvest would flourish, and they would experience abundance and success in all their endeavors. As Charles Spurgeon emphasizes, riches are no curse when blessed of the Lord. When individuals possess more than their immediate needs and accumulate wealth, they may face the temptations of covetousness and insensitivity. However, with God's blessing, prudence and liberality guide their financial decisions, ensuring that gratitude and praise accompany their enjoyment of wealth. The ultimate privilege lies in seeking and receiving God's blessing in every undertaking, acknowledging His help and favor as the source of true success and prosperity. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verses 1 to 8 present the elaborate scope of God's blessing for His obedient people. Now it shall be, if you diligently obey the Lord your God, being careful to do all His commandments which I command you today, the Lord your God will set you high above all the nations of the earth. All these blessings will come upon you and overtake you if you obey the Lord your God. Blessed shall you be in the city, and blessed shall you be in the country. Blessed shall be the offspring of your body, and the produce of your ground, and the offspring of your beasts, the increase of your herd, and the young of your flock. Blessed shall be your basket and your kneading bowl. Blessed shall you be when you come in, and blessed shall you be when you go out. The Lord shall cause your enemies who rise up against you to be defeated before you. They will come out against you one way and will flee before you 7 ways. The Lord will command the blessing upon you in your barns and in all that you put your hand to, and He will bless you in the land which the Lord your God gives you. Charles Spurgeon discusses the wonderful benefit of God's blessing in his devotional from the Checkbook of the Bank of Faith.
The Lord will command the blessing upon you in your barns and in all that you put your hand to. Deuteronomy 28, verse 8. If we obey the Lord our God, He will bless that which He gives us. Riches are no curse when blessed of the Lord. When men have more than they require for their immediate need, and begin to lay up in storehouses, the dry rot of covetousness, or the blight of hard-heartedness is apt to follow the accumulation, but with God's blessing it is not so. Prudence arranges the saving, liberality directs the spending, gratitude maintains consecration, and praise sweetens enjoyment. It is a great mercy to have God's blessing in one's iron safe, and on one's banking account. What a favor is made ours by the last clause. The Lord will bless you in all that you put your hand to. We would not put our hand to anything upon which we dare not ask God's blessing, neither would we go about it without prayer and faith. But what a privilege to be able to look for the Lord's help in every enterprise. Some talk of a lucky man. The blessing of the Lord is better than luck. The patronage of the great is nothing to the favor of God. Self-reliance is all very well, but the Lord's blessing is infinitely more than all the fruit of talent, genius, or tact.
Obedience to God brings blessings in all areas of life. Riches, when blessed by God, are not a curse but can be used for good purposes. God's blessing on our endeavors is more valuable than luck, self-reliance, talent, or even genius. Endeavor to obediently follow the Lord's commands and walk in His righteousness. Then you can expect God's blessing in all that you do. The Lord will command the blessing upon you in your barns and in all that you put your hand to. Deuteronomy 28 verse 8.